Okay, this reading is going to be for Leo. I got a preview of everybody's cards except Leo. For some reason, I don't feel compelled to look at the preview. What is this though? Because you can't see something coming, or you can't see either you can't see something coming, or they don't want you to see something leaving. So your ability to fight, I don't know if the ability to fight is good or bad though. I gotta feel it to see. Okay, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. It's almost like, if anything, it's like they're trying to get you to a point of non-action in the situation, but they don't want you to. I think they're worried about the perception of you. The perception, if somebody say, I don't even know how to explain it to you. It's like somebody don't want you to see that you need to give something up, but it's for your benefit. So they might be doing it. The universe might be doing it in a very unorthodox way. Okay, so it's something here about inspiration. Yeah, they don't want you to fight something. I don't know. So let me see. Trying to get this for y'all. Inspiration. Let me see if I can adjust this down. That'll help. Okay, so. Alright, and I'm going to flip these cards out. You were surrounded by people on a budget when it comes to inspiration. So it's almost like people around you are kind of humdrum. They lack vision in, I wouldn't say they lack total vision, but it's like they haven't had life breathed into them yet. So you're surrounded by a lot of, I think monotony is routine, like routine people. So I believe that you're being rerouted. That's what I'm feeling. You're surrounded by a stale environment, okay? A stale environment to your mental state. It's causing a block for the... Okay, so it's creating a lot of pessimism when it comes to your opportunities for options to come in. So it's almost like this environment is affecting you, and you're breathing that in to your lungs, and it's affecting you where you're not as optimistic about options. So how I'm trying to explain it, give me 1 second, because it's almost like you usually can mentally reach in different areas, okay? But the environment that you're around is so stale that you're becoming the environment. This could be a location, this could be a workplace, but it could be friends. Whatever it is, you blocked by people that don't have vision of the next step. So the question is, why don't they have a vision? The people that you surrounding yourself. Because there's something that they need to speak, or I'm not supposed to tell y'all, I'm not a doctor. They have a hormonal imbalance. So there might be a thyroid issue. That's something that you would have to check with you and your doctor, but there's a thyroid issue. But in this card, it's talking about, it says the Hierophant in the community. Okay. So as far as the cards, it is, the mother is definitely coming up. And they're saying, you are the teacher in an environment. So you can no longer go in a certain direction. Whatever you did as far as the mother is healed. Okay. So I feel like you had karma to complete for the mother. But whatever you did as a mother and as a teacher is complete. Okay. And I feel like that people do not have to have kids to be a mother. Oh my goodness. I tell this to people all the time. We all are mothers. We all are fathers to different people at different times. Okay. But whatever it is complete in the community. So the reason that they are in this stale energy is that They still have mother issues that they need to heal. Okay? And it says community, so that could be anything. Now, the intention was to keep you, because there's some community can mean friends or family, but their intention was to keep you for a long distance to harvest off of you. And it's all has to do with fear, communication, panic, definitely panic attack, and fear, like lots of worry, lots of worry about whether you be able to make it financially. So that's here. It's such a what is it called? This is not a lack mindset. I don't want to say that, but it's like a, it feels like a lack mindset, but I don't want to put it in those terms. It's more like somebody just not treating themselves. It's almost like somebody just constantly living in a box. Like, this is like a 30-year mortgage versus van life. This is 5 pairs of jeans instead of 5, I don't know, Fashion Nova or Sheen outfits. I don't know what everybody wears because I just wear sweatpants. But it's like, it's more expansive than the material though. This is like expanding outside of your environment. This is like, somehow your mother was supposed to expand. So the mother could have had hormonal issues, because I'm definitely picking that up. I feel that. And it was a hormonal imbalance which kept you entrapped. So if you were tied to the mother, or the mother somehow, whatever the tie is to the mother, there was heavy miscommunication. But this communication is not like just talking. It's more of an understanding of the mother. So there may be a health issue that stems from the mother in this form, and it's nothing to be afraid of, because it's so many different therapies out here to kind of get help. But it's more the understanding between the mother and trapped in that mindset. So it kind of unconsciously made you nurture other people from a standpoint of feeling sorry for them for some reason. I'm not, I don't know, because these cards be so, they're draining. They're more draining than I thought. But anyway, it's time for you to expand, because you've been in a mental entrapment about your mother, or community has kept you in a mental entrapment caring for them, trying to help them to get out of a pessimistic state of mind, a worrying mindset, just afraid to expand beyond whatever their comfort zones are. It says death and transformation. So let me see what I get off of this. I'm immediately feeling it in my chest though. Okay, it's definitely talking, it's the pancreas. It's definitely talking about the sweetness of life, like having something to live for. Yeah, you're grateful. A lot of Leos I know are very devout when it comes to God, but God definitely wants you to live, and the way that you're living is too restrictive. It's what is the word? What is the word? It is the way that you live is very predictable. There you go. That's the word. Predictable. You need something sweet. There's something that needs to end. So I feel like whatever grieving process, whether you went through it unconsciously or consciously, especially if you didn't have an understanding with your mom, this right here, I'm not a doctor, a hormonal imbalance that was while you were in utero passed on to you. Like I said, inherited. You already know this stuff is inherited, but she had that within her. So I don't know why I'm so fixated on the mother right now, but I'm gonna see. I do want to know what needs to be ended, but I think it's just a grieving process, or you needing to leave a community behind. But then my other question was, what was up with the mom? Her arteries, a heart issue, but this is something else. I'm getting a stomach issue, but I'm not sure. It's like I'm feeling cholesterol, I guess. Hmm. So that's I don't know. Is this a thrombolism and embolism is when you have a blood clot. I have no idea. But whatever it was affecting her mental process. It's something that you know is not right. I'm trying to stay on the cards, but it's pulling me in the medical direction. I can't help it because all my cards read like that. Something with the arteries in the brain. It's almost like, so even if it's not cholesterol, because I feel like I would have got a yellow card if anything, but since this is pertaining to the brain, it's like it's something about the mother being so in control. Like, why was she so trapped in her mind? Like, it says mystery, but it's mystery and authority. It's like there's some type of mental entrapment. So even if it's not a hormonal issue, there's some type of entrapment that is passed down that doesn't allow you to be free. You have to live. It's like you live too strict, too strict, way too strict. Okay, let's go back to this death and transformation because you need to release this. I can't stay. Poverty. Trapped by a poverty mindset. A lot of people around you that, let me see, I'm looking at my chart. A lot of worry. A lot of worry. So I don't know. I don't know what this is, but it's like, it's definitely financial. Like, if people around you are spending money, they're spending money on temporary fixes or band-aid patches. It's not anything that's making them happy. Like, that's not making them happy. It's not making them feel fulfilled. And it's causing you to have issues with their luck, but then everybody keeps coming to you because they're not. I don't know what this is. It's like you getting ganged up on, but you're trying to deal with your own personal issue that's kind of repressing itself. And I feel like you need to completely remove so you can focus on this. It's not really focusing, but it's like, to grieve properly, you can't take care of other people because there's something here more important. Either you're purging the process or something that's coming up for a mother, and you may have to be like a personal representative, or you may have to grieve and purge that out, and you can't attend to anybody else, or you need to mother yourself. You just need freedom. Like, it's very important that you guys get free. I'm not going to go any further into the reading, but it's like, you've been parenting people. It doesn't matter, male, female, friends. I don't care who it is. It's like, your health is very important at this time, especially. I don't see a lot of emotion here. I don't see no emotion. No water came out at all, with the exception of the thyroid. There's no emotion here. There's more thinking, material. But you have major arcana, which is this one, the brain, the arteries, and the thyroid, and the pancreas. Yeah, it says your inspiration is heavily blocked by worry. Because you want to move. You want to be free. And it's like you have they're trying to get you to be more hopeful. What do they need to do in this situation? What do they need to do? Wealth. You need to go with the flow of letting things go. You're going to have to let go of something. If it's a financial situation, there's some type of block. You need to let go of something okay. You need to let go of something that is a temporary band-aid patch or repressive people. You need to let go of something. If anything, I would say it's a whole tear down and a redo. Because you are trying to maintain, but it's not helping you. Now your wealth is blocked. And this is what you can't see. What you can't see is somebody's trying to take the action for partnership. It's like they want it's something about partnership. But your mind is blocking you from being free. So it's like anybody that you dealt with, okay? So it's two scenarios. Anybody that you dealt with that you've tried to get through and you were mothering, if they are not able to maintain their self after all the help that they've been given, it's time for you to let them go. Whether it's your child or whether it's friends, whether it's family. It's time for people to mother themselves. I already said that. But it says rest on the bottom. Like, it's time for y'all to really, like, take time out for yourself. Like, whatever karmic thing y'all was supposed to do, but this was for the collective or community, okay? Generational. Let's not call it collective. But generational, you're done. It's time. It's really time for you to rest. Because your adventure has been blocked for so long. And that's how you get freedom and freshness. And I really feel like it's a big expansion. It's not like one little small thing. I think you're about to a whole tear down and a redo. You know what I mean? A whole new location, job, like something you never did. You know, a place where nobody knows who you are. A completely fresh start. Because that's what you like, adventure. Going to find out what new restaurants. You know, you guaranteed to meet people wherever you go. But it's something that got to be released, you know. I feel like that's why they hiding it from you and they're doing the things that they are doing it the way that they doing it. And I hope it's not a health scare because they want you to take your health seriously because your health is how you manifest. Your heart. Everybody's heart that's the most important thing on Leo. They want you to be a kid again. They want you to have fun again. Like I said, you've been mothering people so much. And I feel like you've been catering to people. You've been catering to people when it comes to friendships, and that's trapped a lot of your a lot of your fun because it's like, you need to be dispassionate. Please look that up. It's called dispassionate. I think that's what it's called. Is it called dispassionate? I don't have my other thing. It's like when you have compassion, when you have compassion for somebody, but you are not attached. I think it's called dispassionate. Y'all have to learn that because it's really taking a toll on y'all. It's time for y'all to live, okay? You ain't got to be balls to the wall. I don't think you know how to do that anyway, but you need to learn how to have fun because you're not having it. And it's saying you being watched over. You'll be safe. And no matter where you go, you'll be straight. You just need discernment when it comes to people that when you try to help them to get out, if they can't maintain things on their own and they're not self-sufficient, it's going to start affecting your finances and your health. And when that happens, that means, okay, it's time for me to go ahead and cut it off for good. Because you become consumed with things to your detriment. Music. Music is going to help y'all to heal, for sure. Every time I see this music card, I don't think about music. I think about what's music to your ears. What's music to your ears could be some form of communication. So the way that this card is talking about is self-expression. Like it's time for y'all to get creative. So that's been missing. I feel like if you're going to start off on anything, take a class. That'll help you de-stress. That way you won't feel like you're staying at home. And because a lot of fire signs won't have the patience to recuperate like they need to do when it comes to emotions and unloading stuff like that. If you are bedridden, get a clay wheel, a painter's easel, something in the house, a piano, it doesn't matter. Get something. Barbie dolls, I don't know what you're into, but get something that's going to make you be in that child mindset where you can do it in private. If you want to be social and you're not bedridden, get out. And it's the same if you caring for a person like that. Play music for them from their era. You know what I'm saying? Because it might be some dementia here. Play music from their time frame. That really helps a person when they're going through that, and you keep telling them because their mind is in somewhere else. And the only thing you can do is like play music from their time and things like that. You can only soothe them with what they're familiar with. But if you're not bedridden and you can get out and you're fine and you're just emotionally healing, go to classes that you want to take. Cooking classes, paint nights, things like that. Go do those type of things, okay? Because it's time for you to express yourself. And it says behind the music, it says surrender, see? So in order for you to gain control or take back your leadership, you got to let things go. You have to end something. It says self-love. So this is still a mirror. The way that I see these two numbers, this 91 and the 61, it's a mirror, but it's a mirror of opposites. It's like you've been avoiding it, but now it's here. And self-discipline, of course, it's going to take self-discipline, and you have health. It's something that has to be done. You know what I mean? It's reached critical mass, and now it's time to. The good thing is you have protectors, and you'll be good, but you have to choose yourself. You'll have everything you need, but you have to choose yourself. If you choose yourself, you'll be good. But if you don't choose yourself, you are making yourself a voluntary sacrifice at others' expense. And this could be if you are in a relationship, it could be a very controlling or abusive man. Would I say abusive? I mean, if anything, they're more condescending and controlling than anything. I don't really see abuse here. I see somebody stingy with wealth, especially when it comes to things that you want to do. That's like psychological. It's more psychological than anything. Psychological abuse. So it says moderation. Um, it's going to be some disruptions and some heavy changes. So you already know that, but you need to always look at the higher. You need to look at it from a higher perspective, because it's going to put you back in power, where you have more control over your mind and what you do, because you definitely need to be happy again, and it's definitely travel involved. Intuition and adventure. So we got 3 5s and 2 2. You got all master numbers, which is straight God energy. Okay, so the 14 is 5, 5 5, and then 22. So use your intuition. You already have. It's like you already have places that you want to visit. So it says intuition and physical activity. All of this stuff has been building up in your mind. Like, you've been having a lot of inspiration about things that you want to do. You do a massive amount of dreaming. But now it's time to actually take action, and you have a reason to. So you should never need a reason that is bad. You should be able to. Your freedom is always available to you. Don't let anybody take that away from you. So it says adventure and rebirth, a spiritual partnership. I'm pretty sure that's in the that's what you would like to manifest now, because you know that you're not on the same page with people or a person. Use your intuition with physical activity. Know your limits, okay? Especially when it comes to burning out and stuff like that. It says new beginnings and then completion. So I feel like y'all gonna get a new beginning if y'all let something go. You have to let things go to get things. But that is a great reading, because y'all have success. Get away from anybody that's not working as a team with y'all. No more mothering. Thank you, Leo.